Good morning. Good morning. Hmm. What? Let's see what they're talking about. Oh wow. One life. I didn't even know about that. $3 million fine. Wow. That is news to me. That's insane. Uh well, I guess the only comment that I have is that Ross can definitely pay that off out of his pocket. I wonder, I'm gonna have to go and look into the details of that now. You got me interested. Misleading consumers with false investment promises. The Federal Trade Commission is cracking down. Ross Cameron used those claims to convince consumers to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a trading system that ultimately failed to pay off for most customers. Well, that's why he has that disclaimer, and that's probably what he's gonna say. I do my disclaimer every video. I put it up there. I am not a typical trader. Let me see. Um, Warrior Trader is paying a heavy price for misleading consumers with bogus money-making claims. Warrior Traders advertising showcased the trading results of the CEO and founder Ross Cameron, claiming that his strategy were both profitable and scalable. Well, yeah, most people aren't losing 50K, 100K, and being okay with it because they have the money to back it up. So, it's a different. I don't know why people think he just, is able to lose this money and magically have more money to trade with. Like he has multiple sources of income, which the main thing is that strategy that he sells, which is buy high and sell higher. Let's see. The vast majority of customer accounts actually lost money, with numerous consumers. Well, of course they're gonna lose money. You can't. The way he trades, you can't hold anything. He's trading for like 3, 4 cents, 5 cent winners, and they're trying to get in for 10 cent winners on very small share size. When he's trading what 10,000 shares per rip, so all he needs is 5 cents. Let's see. Learn to trade with certainty towards the financial freedom you've always wanted. With certainty. Wait a minute. Okay, in its online advertisements, that with certainty is that's definitely misleading. Learn how I made over $100,000 in verified profits day trading part time in under 45 days. That's misleading. Because he was trading way before this 45 days using 3 simple strategies that you can use to immediately to increase profits and reduce losses now. That's misleading. Let's see. What's next? Start trading over my shoulder side by side with me, because I guarantee you that next week, the week after, and the week after that, I'll be trading the 1 or 2 stocks each day that move 20 to 30%. See these words that they're using. If those are actual quotes, that's not good. What's up, GD? Yeah, we're just looking into this Warrior Trading lawsuit here. Or fine, rather, not lawsuit. Under FTC Act, TRS FTC authority, pay consumer redress. So Warrior Trading must pay $3 million to consumers harmed by its false earnings claims and phony opportunities. Shut down bogus earnings claims. So they have to. The order prohibits the company from making unsubstantiated earnings claims and misrepresenting that purchasers of their products can be successful in trade regardless of their educational background, the amount of capital they have to invest, or the amount of time they spend trading. Prohibit TSR violations. The company is prohibited from further violations of the TSR, including making those misrepresentations through telemarketing about investment opportunities, including the earnings potential or amount of risk a consumer might face. So yeah, they got slapped on that one. They definitely took a slap for it. But those claims were misleading. Those words that certainty, immediately, that just sounds too good to be true. And like Warren Buffett, I don't know if y'all seen that Warren Buffett video when he's buying businesses and he's trying to figure out which CEOs he wants to keep and which ones he wants to get rid of. He basically said, "Hey, I'm looking for somebody that's not trying to sell me something that's too good to be true, because they're gonna be out." So these 3 statements right here are definitely too good to be true. But anyway, my thoughts on that. Hey, you got to be careful, man, with what you say, no matter what your results were. I know he does the I've never seen those quotes. I've always seen, he has his disclaimer up. He, does all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's somebody on his team that was marketing and let those claims go out or what. I don't know. But definitely gonna face some legal repercussions. What's up, SB? Yeah, Warrior Trading definitely gonna face some repercussions for all of that. Today, Let me jump over here to TOS. Today I only really saw ALVR on the scans that's up 23%. If there's anything lower price, I'm probably not gonna see it. I am still keeping my eye on uranium as uranium circulates the market. I've already taken some shares of one uranium stock, and I'm looking at another one, but I don't like the other one because of the trend setup, which is LBTR, or was it LBTR? Let me make sure that's right. LTBR. This was uranium stock, but I just don't like it compared to the other one. I'll show you both of them real quick. TBR. This one has been coming down for quite a while, and it's just started doing a little bit of an uptrend here. So you can see it was like up there, and it's probably done reverse splits and all that. But I've been watching the uranium charts here. So over here, uranium has come down, found the bottom, and has been pushing up. And I'm looking for a breakout of the $72 right there. Breakout and start holding that as a new level of support on these uranium futures. And this is a trading view as well. But I'm just keeping my eye on it. Taking some little shares here and there. We got 15 minutes to the bell. ALVR is the top mover, and then there's IMAB. Both of these were like really bad. I didn't like either one of them, but I'll watch ALVR because it's getting the most volume to see when it fails. ATER was one that we said was a little bit extended on the other day. SEV was one that popped up for no reason. I think that was just a little chat room push or something like that. Very weak news on it. And then we got a couple that are continuing to move down. ARs. Oh, Netflix continues to absolutely plummet after their earnings. No one, like, Netflix has fallen off so much. Oh my goodness. There's just no reason to use them. But let's see what else we got. MU, AMD. What is this? Wells Fargo with 1 million shares traded. I don't know what their news is. They don't have any news today. Apple, this major Apple supplier raises $3.5 billion in bonds for Arizona chip plant. Okay. Disney. Of course Disney's gonna go down a little bit, man. Disney's heavily tied into Netflix. Okay. So, or some of Netflix, or Netflix does promotions. Like they'll take a Disney Channel show and make it a Netflix whatever and promote it. So yeah, that whole ship's going down. Okay. Anyway, other than that, I just really have been just laid back this morning, taking it easy. If y'all are seeing anything that I'm not, please let me know though. URA was a uranium future, or not uranium future, uranium ETF that I've also been watching, just been grinding higher. Grinding higher. It has a top up here of the $30. Oh, they don't have licensed rights to any Disney products. Got you. But I know I've seen connections with them. What was that show that came out? No, that was Disney Plus. Disney Plus was what I saw The Mandalorian on, and a couple of other ones that came out. That wasn't Netflix. That was Disney Plus. Good morning, Lauren. Mandalorian. Yeah, Disney Plus. Yep. I forgot all about that. I was like, oil continues to recede, coming on back down now. Went up there and touched the 109s. The SPY at 446. At this point, man, I don't understand how people even trade the SPY. It's just so unpredictable. Goes up, goes down, does whatever it wants. Let me see if there's any news on the SPY this morning. Okay, let's look at this. This is news on the SPY. So China defense minister in a phone call with U.S. counterparts says Taiwan is part of China and it is a fact that no one can change. Says Chinese military will resolutely safeguard China's sovereignty and territory. Okay. Media call. Russia-Ukraine crisis expected to have a 1 cent impact on the EPS. Ripple CEO believes Bitcoin tribalism is dragging crypto industry back. Biden announced a new military package for Ukraine. Oh man, what happened? Let's see. Within the coming days, U.S. President Joe Biden, blah, 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 to announce a military aid package for Ukraine about the same size as the 8 million one last week, citing familiar sources. One U.S. official said a new package was expected that would be roughly the same as previous package. Okay. Who is this by? News what? Wait. Copyright Benzinga, Newswire. Okay. So they're sending another package, supposedly. Of course, more money. International monetary policies. Putin said Russia will continue its military operation in Ukraine, said will inevitably reach normalization of all walks of life in Donbass. Equity futures follow. %57% of Swedes now support country joining NATO amid Russia threat. Okay. Change of mind. All right. Back over here. Oh, actually, no. Let's go ahead and look at more news. What's up, Lori? Netflix feels the heat. Crypto exchange Coinbase launches NFT marketplace for some US users. Okay. So are they trying to compete with OpenSea, I wonder? Because OpenSea's been the biggest one forever. It's like the eBay of NFTs. Oil recovers as traders weigh Russian crude output. Okay. I need to go get me something to drink. Mm-mm. Pakistan. Happy 420. 420, 420. Those numbers. 420. I believe One Life and Ben will heavily be celebrating today. Heavily. They probably already started celebrating. Let's see. Let's get this market pullback. You think the SPY's gonna pull back some? I don't know, man. The market's been very. I don't know if it's gonna pull back, man. It just might want to get to back to 460 today. If it goes back to 460, it's gonna blow some accounts. We got 3 minutes left to the market open. This market's so volatile. Insane. Okay. What's up, Dane B? Let's see. ALVR was that top mover. I really don't like the news on it, so I'm probably not going to touch it. It's got 4 million shares traded on it. Mm-hmm. So where are some previous levels on ALVR that's been holding up today? $6. Let's see if it immediately goes red. it does, it may try to retest the open wherever it opens at. But the $7 right now is looking like a hold spot. The news on ALVR, um, company got an FDA granted regenerative medicine advanced therapy designation. Let's actually read through this. We've got about 18 seconds to the open. All right, here we go. ALVR. If y'all see anything else, let me know. High of day. Where are you gonna stop? High of day 717. Oh, SB, you're in Toronto. Nice. Toronto. All right, so yeah, high of day 717. Let's go ahead and put that resistance up there. Previous bottom was this 642 level. SPY hopping up to the 447s. Out of the gate, making those new highs on the day. Low of the day was a 446. Okay. Lori called out TBLT. Little one. Let's see any news on this TLBT. What are they? Don't see any news on it. Did I type that right? TBLT. Yeah, I typed that right. Lori said ALVR is stock of the day though. Yeah, it's gotta come down some. Getting back up there to that high of day. IO has a good PR. IO. Let me look at the news here. Oh yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this one before. Let's see, what's the PR? ION awarded a 5-year contract from Brunei Shell Petroleum. I don't even know how to say the name. Let me bring it over here. Bruni Shell Petroleum for a digital solution to manage marine logistics. So they're just cleaning up the oceans. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Letting this first 5 minutes show us what it wants to do. Yeah. Okay. So ALVR showing us a little bit coming off that high of day of the 720. Quick nibble on IO. Enter 78, exit 83. Boy, you're a quick one. $123. Did this little gap fill here. Has room back down to 69. Tesla earnings today. And then you'll be your long in UPST. Oh wow. That thing woke up pretty quickly there. So that is invalid. At that high of day trying to hold up there is 715. Coming on back off of that 725 level is that spot to beat for it. We see on the bids it's struggling at that 710. Back and forth over that 710. On the daily chart over here on TOS, it doesn't look extremely good. We can see the yearly chart has definitely ate dirt a lot. The monthly chart down here at this bottom. And so as of now, what it has this top right across here at the, what is this? The 864 level. Yeah. $8 level, basically. So we'll see what it wants to do. Getting on up and out of there though. Up to the 732s. Trying to confirm a high of day here. Wow. Absolute blast off right there a little bit. Into halts. So we got a high of day of the 781 into a halt. And $8 is going to be some heavy resistance for it. Heavy, heavy. IBM is ripping as well on the larger scale or larger float stocks there. IBM getting up 5%. That's a big ticker to be up 5%. Let me see what the news is. IBM stock price target at 152 from 148. Okay, what are they doing to make that happen? Oh, they just did their earnings. They had great earnings. That's why. Well, not gonna play that. It's too late for that. You gotta catch those before they do all that. Dallas or whatever airlines that is going up. DAL. Okay. Well. All right. So let's see when this thing's supposed to be unhalting. 39.19 should be opening back up in 5, so that'll be 44.19. Yeah, that's Delta. Delta Airlines. The SPY coming on back down. Hit that top of the 447. Two minutes left on this halt. I think it's gonna be a pretty nice move down here though. After that FD, it's only got FDA whatever that was. FDA grants regenerative medicine, blah blah blah. Yeah, I think $8 is gonna be that top though. But then again, this is one of those that could just shoot straight through. It's got room. The 200 moving average is up here at the $15. So we'll see if that moving average comes into play or if it finds resistance way before that. Go back here and look at for more resistance. We got resistance drop down 14, 15. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. But is that news good enough to lift this thing out? Lift this thing out of the trenches is the question. INDO also coming back up a little bit to the 25s, back under. INDO, LB. Yeah, oil. You see, is oil still coming down? Oil's just floating at the 103. Yeah, so nothing there. Only 74,000 shares traded on that one. Should be opening up here at the 44.19. 19 seconds to this unhalts. This one did have a automatic shelf registration on it. Actually, I'll wait till it opens. There's the open pumping up there. Let's see how it comes down. 760. Opening up at that same level. There's $8 getting hit. $8 was that resistance that I was looking. That's a whole dollar resistance. So people should be kind of scared up here. $8. So we'll put that up there as the resistance. But we do have a high of day as well. So resistance right there at the 8. Okay, new 15-minute candle opening up. 8:14. Mm-hmm. 750. Let's see if 750 can become resistance again here. Bottom 757. Previous high of day was 714. We'll see how it tests this 714 level. $750 getting a little tap there. We'll see if it can get on down through it. Trying with all their might to push that thing back up. Boy, about to get slammed on. All that trying. About to get absolutely slammed. All right, so now we got a messed up trend here. Let me bring this back up a little bit. All them buying right in this area, and then the big money comes in and puts their foot down. See if we can get through this 750 though. Okay. There we go. Getting on down there to that 750. 721 is that previous day's open. So biggest candle on the day is a red candle. 6 million shares traded on this candle. See if we can consolidate right on this high of day, which is a 720. What are you talking about, Daniel B? That's the biggest candle on this ticker. What do you mean? That's the biggest candle of 6 million shares. This one had 5 million. What I mean is the total, not the longest candle, but the biggest volume on a specific candle. Since you want me to be specific, Daniel B. Okay. Let's see it test this high of day. See if it can get a bounce off high of day. $7.75, trying to become a little bit of support. Tapping the trend a little bit there. So now I need to break down 80s here and look real dangerous. So there's a little trend checkup. The body of this previous candle is the 783 that is trying to hold above. Come on down, buddy. 34 million shares. This one's where all it ALVR, Netflix, and AMD are where all the action are right now. And Ford. AMD, Ford, um, ALVR, and Netflix. Uh, I want to make a decision, man. Yeah, dang B, it is spooky, man. This thing's just right under the 8, like they're building position at 8. It's like, why? Okay, there's finally a little bit of sell off. Checking out the volume story down here. We see that this is a little bit less volume on the way down. I want to see this thing consolidate above that previous high of day. Pretty big buying pressure there. People are trading off that VWAP. That's where it was just at. Getting a little lunch out right there. Okay. So bumping through the $8 right above the trend. Let's see if it can form a new low above this trend. The trend right now is at the 776. New high of day 852. So for all those folks that were breakout buyers there, let's see, they got about a 50 cent rip. Come on back down. There we go. All right, coming back down to that $8 level where it's trying to hold up. I'm looking at this initial trend to be held out of if possible. Two minutes left on this candle. Let's look at the SPY real quick. SPY came down, what, $3? $3 per share. Okay. All right. Taking quite a bit of time. About to open up the next candle here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. $7.62. Okay. So everything's kind of taking a nice little dip today. Just in a little bit of consolidation here. 780 is the bottom. No huge flush though. New candle opening up in 15 seconds. Well, spoke too soon about that flush. Let's see if it can hold out of the 760s here. 760, just hold out of this previous trend. We got a new high up here. Okay. Coming down, breaking, testing the body of this candle down here, 779. And so maybe able to use 8 as a bottom here today. But it continues to play around here right at the 8. Well, under the 8, I mean, not at the 8. See if it'll break down the 90s. Okay. Okay, continue to hold here. Looking for that 775. What's the bottom of this candle? Low of the 780. This thing does not seem to want to get away from this 8, which should make the shorts a little bit nervous. About to close up this 15-minute candle here in 15 seconds. 75 getting tested right there. See, does it want to go any lower than the 75 though? Buyers coming in here off this little trend on the 15 minute, but still hasn't tested down here exactly, but it's okay. Looking like it wants to come back up out of here. Back up to the 8s, getting a quick test there at the 8. Trying to hold those 90s in there. $13. I may get a little nibble here, like GD says sometimes, get a little nibble. Or no, that's Donnell. Let's see what it wants to do, man. Can we see those 95s back in there? Check the Discord and let me know what you think. Hold up. Let me see what the Discord is doing over here. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. But this one continues to hold these 94s. Holding up these 90s here. I'm going to go ahead and take some right here under the 8 and use the 8 as a backstop. Yeah. So just getting a little taste in there. Have my bottom. This is the high of day down here at the 717. Because it continues to play under this 8. I want to see if it can get a push off here and start breaking up. Because it's holding out of this trend. The trend right now is at the, what, 750? Just giving it a little bit of time. There's some buyers coming in there a little bit. Just jumping around. Another test of the 90. I'll probably add some more. $75 coming on down. Quick little pop down there, adding a little bit. Adding more. Breaking away from this previous trend. My out down here at the 740s. Can we see those 90s come back into play? Is the question. For those 80s to start holding here. Nice little buy area to get out of this other trend. 80s back up there. Can we see some things over the 80s? Add some more here at this 80. Stop out all the way down here at the 735. Moving away from this, I'm just going to use this downtrend as an out. We got my stop out down there. Looking for this thing to test up again. I'll add some more around this 80 level. Adding. 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 Holding up these levels here. Adding some more. Adding. Adding some more. All right, so I just used this downtrend as an out. Was this 737, 727? Okay. Giving it some time to play now. Can it go ahead and test this top level up here above the 8, and I can use the 8 as a backstop? Average price 789. Looking for those buyers to come in here and kind of pick it up. At least a little bit. Can we see those 90s break? Okay, something said check the Discord. What was I checking for in Discord? Oh, what are you trying to do with that? Let me see. I'm not even looking at the chats. Looking for it to break out of this looking for this break here. Then I'll set my out. Come on, buddy. Get that little kick up. I mean, you literally cents away from this thing. Couple cents away. I know those buyers want to see it go up just a little bit. $7.29 is my out right now. 7.24. Okay. Can it go ahead and break out of this this little downtrend here? Can it be sporadic and get through it? Looking for those 90s to come back in. Nope, coming on back down a little bit. 7.29. Previous day's open was at 7.50. Million shares getting traded, still getting traded on this thing. $6.38. Down to the 7.50. That is the Instagram post for today. Nice. 7.50. So I'm just going to let this one play. We got room on the hour chart down to the 6.35. Let it play. Let it retest that 8. See if anything else wants to come up here. Nope. Still the same plays from earlier. All right, so we have a little bit of a trend showing itself now. Another trend on the 15-minute. Little steep trend. I'm going to add down here on this other trend that is coming into. Let's see, 33s. That was the end of that candle. So I do not want to add now. 745. 775. Bottom of the body of this candle is a 686. Yeah, it's got to do a whole pivot now. And we get the 750s to start holding. Six. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm gonna cut it if it drops past this previous consolidation here, 665-ish. 650, 650-ish. Coming back up to the 750s. May take a little bit here, coming back to the 750s. Added a little bit there right under this 750. Adding on the break of the 750 there. $750 adds. All right, so at this point, my entry is at the 783, and I'm just going to watch for it to break away from this downtrend. Right now, the other downtrend is at the 775, so we need to break the 775. 752 open. My out is at the $7 now. Breakdown of the 699. Yeah, about the $7. But looking for a retest before it gets down there. Coming right back up to this trend on the 5-minute, but on the 15-minute, this steep trend is what's kind of holding it down there. I see it start breaking over this previous one, which is the 755. So it needs to get back over up to at least the 50s. Can we see it start to attempt to break that 50? Can we see 50s on the bid? Adding some at that 50. Mm-hmm. 40s pop back in, that'll be a sign of strength. There, the 40s popping back up there. See that 45 get held. Adding 45. Can we see 47? Out of the 40s again. Down to the previous, this is the previous high of day there, 718. Bottom of this candle is a 673. Let's see how it holds that previous high of day and if it can hold into the body of this previous candle above the 733. It is staying away pretty good away from this little downtrend though. So I do like that. I'm gonna adding for the break of this trend. Okay. Coming back up to that 750 mark, looking for it to break back up. Average price 775. Okay. 750. Nice. Coming up there to the trend, we want to see it break and hold now and start forming a new, at least a new high somewhere up here. How much of a bounce can we get here? Need to see that 51, 52, all the way back up. This high of day was a 722. Okay, getting on up there. Can we see the 60s? At this point, 725 is where I'll go ahead and cut it. I'll call my loss a loss there. It'll be 50-cent loss on these 40 shares. Definitely looking for that 50 to hold there though. Just barely touched the trend. '54s only need 20 cents and to be back in the green here. But once it breaks out of this new trend, I start using that trend as the out. At 50, it's becoming a problem. See if those 49s can come back up. Nope. Okay. So this bottom here is the 720 on the hour chart. It's looking for that 50 to really come up strong, but we'll see if it can continue to consolidate above this previous trend. Right now, $7 is looking like I'm gonna have to get on down there. Retest of the 8. This candle will be closing in 10 seconds. Opening right on the trend. Okay, 50s getting another little test here at the 50. Can we get a real push through that 50? Can we see those 49s come up? Okay, I like it. Can we see 47s? Adding. Adding again on the 50s. See them on the tape. Adding again. Again. Right on this trend. Right now, the downtrend here is at the 689. Giving it a second to see what it wants to do with this old trend. Coming down quickly, pulling back up there. Let's see if these 40s can start to hold. 46s. Adding. Adding. So getting 50 shares down here. Looking for it to start breaking out of this trend and holding out here. Let's see what it can do. Average price is the 769. This bottom here is a 725. I'll use it as my back. And we see those 60s up there. Will there be an imbalance in these buyers and sellers to get me some money here? Will people still be willing to buy up here closer to 8? Okay, opening up a little bit higher. 724 is basically this trend now that it's holding out of. So 724 will become my new out if it can push above this candle here, high of the 759. So 724. For those 55s to start to hold. Okay, stopping right before hitting this this downtrend, so we'll give it time above this 25 level, 24 level. And what is this, $8? See if we can get a little lift off here, if possible. We'll be closing this candle up in 3 minutes. Got a while for it to play here. Jumping down there to the trend and getting nasty. Down there to the 7s. So yeah, that one definitely didn't pan out. But it's okay. That was just some panic sell-off. I'm not going to just jump out right now. Let it consolidate, figure out what it wants to do. If it breaks, let's see, 684. 684 was the old trend there. Bottom of this candle was the 673. So I say 673. I had to get on down. Got my stop down there. If it wants to come on down here and break the previous candle, then I'll go ahead and stop out. But as of now, just giving it time. Got to get all the way back up to the 718s here. Still holding out of that previous trend. Pulling up here off of this trend on the 15-minute as well. 686. Looking for some consolidation. 712s. Okay, back up here to the old trend. Let's see if it can get over it and start holding that 716. Okay. $7.25 is where we want to see it start holding. Getting out of the old trend. Let's get up there. Here we go. 716, 719. All right, anything else popping? For 710s to start to hold. Volume is still 400,000 shares down here, but it definitely has fallen off from the millions that it was trading earlier. So we will see what it wants to do. So high of day was this 720 that is right underneath right now. And this will be the second time that it's testing and retesting. So if it can recapture that high of day, the first high of day there, that will be a nice little sign. Nice little sign of strength. What is red on the day for this thing? Oh, red on the day is 675. 675 is where 675. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right there on the trend where it's headed. Okay, closing up there. 711 is what's holding it. Got a new trend on the 15-minute here. 709s getting bought up back to this previous high of day. I will be looking at it at a break of this previous high of day though. All I need to see is those 710s. Okay, coming back up to the previous high of day. 709s. Get a nice little push out here. Does not seem like it wants to get back over this though. Taking its sweet time. Okay, there we are, a little bit of a push. Probably grab some down here at the sevens. See if we can get back up to this 760. But I gotta see that 710 at least get challenged. All right, Gary. Appreciate you tuning in. Looking for this thing, man, to come on back up through this previous high. Just taking a little bit of time. Opening up a new candle there. It's for 15 minutes just at this level of the $7. Is it ready to come on back up? Out of the old trend, making its way out of that trend. Just needs to hold up this 708. Okay. Oh, there's 710. Oh my goodness, that thing got up there quick. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit in here, right at this 710, looking for it to press its way out. Average price 165. Okay, 55 shares. So we got a little bottom here. 682 was the body of this 15-minute candle, and then it came back down and pretty much double bottomed the bottom of this body. So just looking for two scans. So yeah, 675. Let me go ahead and answer this. I didn't even see any emails. What email? Oh boy, I do have emails. Okay, email. That's not what I'm looking for. And then, no, wait, that's not. What is he talking about? I didn't have any emails in here. Is it going to give up the ghost, or does it want to bounce a little bit here? $7.10, $7.20. You're 10 cents away from looking pretty okay again. 764 is my average. As of now, what the 650s is looking like where I need to be out. Okay. All right. What are we looking at? The chance to get there, and it happens to be connected to printer. You can make a model. Oh, okay, got you. Dude, I haven't even messed with their stuff since last week. All right, just holding out here little by little. Want to see if we can get some buying pressure back over this high of day. Don't need much. Two scan folders on leads. Two scans. What? Bro, I did not get an email on that. Maybe I'm not linked on it. Let me see. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I'm not linked on that. Okay, let me get him to send me that email then. Well, this thing's getting 70,000, so it's definitely where are the buyers or the sellers? So at this point, 680. 680 is that previous downtrend. I want to see if it's going to consolidate though and hold above the 680, because 680 is probably going to become my new out here if it can get moving up. Getting a little buy up here. Can we get back over this 706? Nice. Adding for this break. 10 more shares. Average price 760. Coming out of this downtrend, looking for it to just continue to eat away at the shorts here. $500,000 shares traded down here. This no longer looks like it's grinding in a straight path down. Definitely looks like it's forming a nice little flat bottom here. So we'll see what it wants to do from this section. Looking for it to hold up that previous high day that I've been waiting for it to hold up for the like last couple of minutes. Previous high was the 715. Looking for it to attack that 720. Oh, I need to send him that message. Did I get a text or something? Yeah, okay. All right. You send me let's see if that 7 is an actual hold point. Big struggle here, right at the 707s, right above the $7. What I'm looking for is it to just hold that 720. Pretty big share sizes coming in there at the 705. Don't know if there's shorts or longs or whatever. Okay, more coming in right over the sevens there. See if they can start pushing it on out of here. I think I'm gonna wait to add anything else though. I don't really know. I don't really know what this thing wants to do. It looks like people are entering in, but I mean, it's not breaking over that 710 quick, so I don't know. Okay. Wait a minute. So that's all about, that's not email then. That's not an email problem. Is that the one we're referring to? That's okay. It's a pretty big share size is sitting there at the 710s. So I don't know if it'll be able to get back through that. Mm-hmm. Coming on back down there to that 695 real quick. Oh wow, this is a long one. Okay. April 19th. Coming back up to 7 there. I like that movement. Let's see if it can reattack the 7 and start getting above and stop playing games down here. I do like all of that movement. Coming back up to this indecision 706. Can we see the 706s start getting hit now? Mm-hmm. Getting what looks like a little bit of buying pressure down there. Can we hold those 7s though? Anyway, need to see 701s on the bid. Here we go. I think I'm going to see if we can get back over those 706s and start to hold. $707s. Need to see the 706s holding here. 70, not seeing it yet. This candle will be closing in 2 minutes. $706 is on the bid though. Not holding over them. There's 708s. Yeah, I don't know. This thing should have held those up. It's a little bit of weakness, but at least we have a bottom here, 688. That's been tested twice, that area of support. So I am confirming a level that I can be kind of checking out of this thing if I need to. Okay. So that is a nice little candle there. Can we see the 708s? Look good for a little bit. 784. It's becoming that stop position. Man, come on, dude. Get off of this bottom. Came down here, checked right above the previous consolidation. All right, now we're starting to see a little bit of action off the bottom. We'll see if we can identify the next trend. Who wants to build the next one? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add anything else to this one. On the 4-hour chart, bottom or the 90 minute on the 4-hour chart is all the way back down to the $6. The bottom of this first 4 hour of the day is 645. And at this point, I'm just going to, if it wants to get sporadic and get back over this 750, great. But I'm just looking for a place to call the line in the sand, I guess you could say. Definitely not going to use this. This is way too far away. 677. Testing that $7 again. Let's see if we can get some pops off that 7. Anyway, let me continue to work on this other thing that I was looking at. Okay, so we got greetings. Getting that in so quickly. April 19th. Both checked it out to extend the time given. I can contact the provider. No, let me reach out. No. That's facts. What are they talking about then? Thanks for the update. I will continue to figure it out. Spam. Oh, there it is. Man, why didn't he? Boy, I had to read 100 different messages just to get to this one. Okay. Temporary. Oh, they just need another account. Okay. Okay. So her question. Yeah, this thing does not want to give me any play above that $7. Nobody else wants it, so uh 650. I don't think I want to let it run that far against me. 669 would be $1, so it'll be 55 bucks. Hmm. The high of this candle, $7. So right under the 7 is where it's playing right now, which is not a good thing because the 7 is almost like a trampoline for it. Needs to reattack that 7 if possible. Can we see the 95 start to hold? Nope. Oh well. I'm not worried too much about it. I mean, if it runs down, it just runs down. And I'll just stop out right under this consolidation of the 650. So that'll be my line in the sand for right now, 649. All right. With this request, She want, okay. Let me just email her directly. This is another time it's come down to this level and kind of pausing there at that 680 level. But I don't know if shorts are just building a position here or what. Does it want to actually get action back up to the upside is the question. So I want to reply to everybody. Yeah. But that's only to one person. I don't want that. No, it's not what I need. So we got a high here of the $7. Looks like it's turning around a little bit. But just giving it time, and definitely if it leaves this level upward, this will become my out. $7. Looking for it to push back into the body of the 709 is where it needs to go. Because this was the panic sell-off down here, 685. So 709 is where we need to see it hold. And it might just become resistance. Ginger. Rouse. Who else needs to see me? Scan folders. What do you want to see? No, I want to CC those. So it looks like it's coming back up to these sevens finally. I mean, it took forever just to get back up here. So we're looking for this thing to break back into the body of the 709s here. Getting a little buying pressure down here. The hour chart is still pretty red. Transition will be the 709, like I said. Just needs to hold up the sevens. 707. Can we see 709s? Okay, there's a little bit. There we go. It's showing a little bit of strength there. I like it. This bottom here is now the 685. And we'll see how that holds up. This is going to become the bottom for me today. 680s. So it held out of this range. 670. Giving a little move up. Just a little move. Okay, so 684 is my out. 675, 674. See if you actually want to get up and try to get back up here to the 750s. Barely got a little move there. Top side is a 715 there. Resistance 735 for resistance there on the hour chart. Bottom 684. Looking for that 715 to get challenged hard. Caught a bounce on CRXT for a scalp, Dallas says. Nice, nice. Let's see if we can get that 715 up here on this one. Hmm. Having a hard time getting that 720 back up there. I believe once it breaks, it's going to be a nice little break though at that 720. Right now, my line in the sand is the 660, and I'll be looking for it to make higher lows if it can. If not, oh well. 715s. Little bit of buying pressure trying to come in there. If it can hold the 15s, it may look good for a little bit. So the risk on this one is 660. Let me see, 660 on 60 shares. How much is that? Yeah, that's $1. So I'd be down 60 bucks. $60 risk. Did this thing just freeze or something? Weird action right there. It just stopped. Everything stopped. And it wasn't the platform. Just froze right there a little bit. Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna bounce. I don't know what's going on their time is this time in sales. It literally just froze. And I saw my numbers still moving everywhere else. So I'm like getting spooky out here with these playing with this one. Okay, 720 finally coming back into play. Can we hold the 720s? That's the high of day that we need to break. 4 cents away. Just get a big push here straight through it. Send a copy, new folder. Oh no, created leave folder to folder paths selected. Organizing his data and organizing his data, moving them, moving his files into where what's that thing they use? Dropbox. In in the they all in MDVL and NHOD. Look at that. NHOD. Whoops. Don't know what NHOD is. Did not come up. MDVL. Yeah, boy, that thing's getting some love. Let's see, why is it getting love? Medavail, rally amid, jump in trading. Got a little 50-cent rip. Oh, new high of day. Got you. My bad. I was like, NHOD. Okay. Yeah. Got up there. Nice little 25-cent rip. Where's the SPY at now? SPY still doing its thing as well. But this thing is having a time holding this 710 area. But it is creating those new higher lows that we like to see, as long as it stays up. Can we get all of the liquidity bought up here at the $7 is the question. $7.13. A lot of buyers on these. 1 million shares trade on this one. 1 million. And then this one's getting on up there. So 1 million shares traded down here at this bottom. Okay, getting a little pop there. So at this point, we'll identify a new trend if we can. We have 673 here for a trend line. Let's look back on the chart. Getting up there to the 720s again. This will be great if it can start holding over that 725. $805s. 30. Just giving it some time though. See if it wants to work its way away from this $7 level. $730s. The top of this candle, it needs to break over the 735s here. It will be great. 735s and start to hold. At this point, the bottom of this candle is at the 684. 684. Which is where I'll be making my little exit at the 684. If this hour chart comes back to red, I'm out. Matter of fact, 674. Which it might have already been there. That was only half shares. So looking, waiting, watching. A little bit of volume coming in there. Give it some more time. 730s. Throwing a little wick there up to the 738s. Yeah, I know One Life. I was looking at that. Yeah, my average is 759. We'll see if we can ease up there. Can we start holding those 30s? So the previous high was at 750 level, and that may go ahead and kill it. That's 750. So I'm going to take off 750. That's right under. That's 9 cents away from my stop. I mean, not my stop, my entry. Took it forever to break that 720, and it only went up what, 6 cents. So may have to just be a grinder on the day. Got about 45 seconds left on this candle. It's definitely testing. So at this point, 704 is looking like a good spot to be out if it can't push through these walls. Coming back down and testing that 720 level. Coming down a little bit. Still holding up the sevens. So I'm just gonna let it play at this point. We saw it come down, stayed out of these two downtrends and started consolidating and moving its way up. So I'm just gonna let it play at this point and just continue to re-strategize exits at this point. But I do want to kill some of my risk, maybe at this entry price. But I'm definitely not going to be just jumping out for no reason. We also need to identify a new trend. Because all the trends have gotten pretty messed up. Okay, so it's just going to sit there for a while and do its thing. It does that a lot. It just pauses, like a pause in volume and everything. And then it'll just continue moving. Once again, we are under 7. So if it wants to break down here, 674, just cut it. It just means it's just more orders to be filled down here than than I previously expected. See, did anything else pop up on the scans? Nope. ALVR was the only thing that was really looking like it could do anything. So it's coming down to the trend or the intraday trend, but I guess that's the only trend that it's got right now. Trend line, got this new trend from high of day down here to the 725s. And I just don't know if it's going to be able to hold up. Come on, man. See where the SPY ended up going. SPY down there at 445. Taking a little dip down there. On the 4 hour, the previous body of the 4 hour is 674. And I'm wondering, 644 is the low. And now it is red on the day. All right, so yeah, I'll be jumping out of here if it breaks down this last little leg of what it's got here. Launching down there to the body of that candle. Let's see if we can go ahead and push into the body of that candle. 674. My stop is at the 674. The low of this candle was 675. 1 cent away from stopping me out. See what it wants to do from here. Come back down hard and heavy. That's what it wants to do. I see another stock popping up here, HCSG. HCSG. Ugh. Don't like that. The 84 is pulling back up there a little bit. Can it reclaim the 90s? Ooh, that was a low open right there. Yeah, I think this is coming on down against me. So 674, I'll be out. That was a really low open. Building that momentum downwards now. Got me out right past that 75, so I'll just take that loss. $50 loss right there. Just would not get up and get going. Yeah. They eased out there just enough to get me. Yeah, this one's gone red on the day as well. So I'm just gonna leave that alone and I'll be back um tomorrow morning. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm probably not gonna do any more trading. I'm about to get to some work because I have gone way past time. So yeah, definitely I'll be back tomorrow. And as always, you can check out Framework Fortune website. Look at this thing coming right back up. So a double bottom there. 684, 685. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to attempt another entry on this one. All right. That's it for me today. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.